everybody. I just wanted to give kind of a quick update. I got out, I was, like 2 weeks ago, went to the local ER, and, for dehydration type of things, I stopped tolerating anything going into my feeding tube. So, I went to the ER, and they found, it was obvious I was dehydrated, and I had ketones in my urine, which basically means that my body was like cannibalizing itself and everything. So they gave me morphine for the pain, and they kept trying to run boluses of D5NS, and basically it didn't work fast enough for the doctor, so he decided to admit me, and but he knew also that I'd been through the ringer and everything with doctors and hospitals, and no one really knowing what to do about my situation. So I was admitted up to the floor, and the next day I saw the hospitalist, and he was like, well, you're urinating okay, and so, well, you came in for dehydration, so since you're hydrated, you can go. But my caseworker was there, and she said, no, wait a minute, we've been doing this now for several months, in the hospital, and treating the acute symptoms, and then leaving, and then just getting sick again, and just the back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And she gave him a lot of the background information about, just maltreatment from these doctors, in these other hospitals. So, he said, well, why are we trying to figure this out here? Because we're not equipped to deal with, this kind of issue, this magnitude of gastroparesis. So, he got on the phone with Barnes Jewish Hospital in St. Louis, and, within an hour, I had a room there. It's just the transportation was the big issue. So I was scheduled to leave that night, but then the ambulance that was going to take me had an emergency. Well, that makes sense because they're the ambulance, and so emergencies is what they do. So I ended up going up the next morning. It was on a Tuesday, and no, it was on a Thursday. Sorry. It was on a Thursday, and got up there and met with neuro and GI, and I was admitted under internal medicine. And they got the records from University Hospital, and the records from Capital Region, because I'd had several tests to confirm placement of the tube. And basically, the doctors felt like at this point that I'd been through so many tests and everything, and I'd been subjected to enough pain with these tests, and since it was just coming up inconclusive, the GI doctor said that, and the neurologist said that it's neuropathic pain, which doesn't mean the pain's not there. It's just that, my nerve endings and my GI tract are sending the wrong signals to my brain, telling my brain that there's something wrong, and sending pain signals, when in all reality there's no blockage, there's not even pseudo-obstruction. So they started me on Neurontin and Roxaset for the acute pain. I can take it every 4 hours. While I was in the hospital, they had me on morphine, 2 milligrams every 2 hours. So I was pretty out of it for a few days, and they slowly started my feeds back up and sent me home, and that was last Tuesday. So I'm reporting this about a week later. They discharged me on a rate of 40 cc's an hour. So right now I'm running it at 55. So anyway, what else? I know that I said in my last video that I'd be doing a review of the Peptamen 1.5, which for a short period of time I was on Peptamen Junior 1.5, so, but they figured that, you know, with when I was spilling ketones, that I need all the protein that I can get, and they don't want to switch me to Peptamen AF because it's not calorically dense enough. So anyway, and that's really it. I don't have a whole lot else to say, just it's frustrating that, you know, it's neuropathic pain. Not saying that I want anything to be seriously wrong with me, but there's not a whole lot they can do except for pain management. So, but I plan on finding other ways to deal with the pain rather than medications. So, I know there's lifestyle choices. Like, obviously, like when I'm feeling well, I like to work out, and that really helps with my chronic pain and symptoms anyway. I have chronic back pain, and I know when I'm working out more, the pain seems to subside and everything. So, and I live in central Missouri, and we're having some really unseasonably warm weather, and like that's awesome, you know, because I totally love the warmer weather, and I was able to go for a walk today in the park, so that was totally worth it. And all my meds got changed. I saw my psychiatrist today, so my psych meds got kind of overhauled, and she rewrote a script for the Roxaset. I'm not the biggest fan of the Roxaset because it makes me super, super tired, and of course you guys are probably thinking, well, no doubt it makes you tired because it's a narcotic medication, but I'm like one that likes to have her wits about her, so, but anyway, so that's just my update for now, and, oh, I did get a new pump. I had to switch back to the Kangaroo Joey because of dehydration issues, so, but it's very heavy, but if you want to see it, I have it right in front of me. You see, there's Kangaroo Joey running at 55 cc's an hour, and up here you see the flush bag, or no, that's the feeding bag with the Peptamen 1.5 in there, and then this is the flush bag, and in here I have unflavored Pedialyte. So the unflavored doesn't have a color, and because it's really awkward if you're in a public place, and then like having the feeds running through is awkward enough, but if you're all of a sudden starting to run orange liquid in, it earns you a few stares. So, but anyway, having to carry that heavy backpack isn't my idea of a good time, but you know, it is what it is. So, alright, well, I've sufficiently bored you guys enough, so I'm going to go, and I hope everyone has a good week, because today is Monday, so hopefully I didn't bore you guys to tears. So, alright, I'm gonna go. See you later, bye.